Aquaman, #1, written by Jeff Johns, art by Ivan Reyes. I really, really like this book. It's literally the first Aquaman book you can pick up. If you have any level of like cultural osmosis of knowing who Aquaman is, you can pick this up. Even if you don't, it's still a good intro, but it's good at playing with your expectations of what Aquaman are. But anyway, what do we actually do here? Well, we open up at the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean. There's some weird piranha-looking fish things, humanoid in some ways, alien in others, and they say, oh, it's true, there is an above. Well, where do we go? Up. That's literally quote, quote, quote. So, cut to Boston. I guess that's where we're spending all of our time. Boston. There's a police chase. An armored car has been hijacked by a bunch of randos with guns and balaclavas. And they're like, all right, don't lose them. And then something flies into the road in front of the armored truck. And they're like, what's that? And it's Aquaman. And everyone just laughs. Like, the criminals laugh. The police officers are like, oh, what is he doing? Get out of the way, Aquaman, you suck. And the armored car's like, we're just going to run him over. Aquaman takes aim with his trident and then just straight up flips the truck over his head. So one of the guys crawls out, sees Aquaman, starts firing at him, and it just bounces off him, including like a shot to his head, which makes him bleed, but he's like, he just gives him a, are you kidding me look, which is fantastic. I love that look so much. He grabs the guy, throws him onto the police cruiser. Cops are like, what are you doing here? He's like, I heard the sirens from the harbor. I thought I could help. And they're like, oh, could we get you a glass of water, Aquaman? Aquaman's like, no, bye. And he runs off. And the cops are like, man, we got saved by Aquaman. We're going to be made fun of forever. Cut to this seafood restaurant called Sam's. Aquaman lands, walks in, and everyone's like, Jesus, Aquaman, we're eating fish. He's going to kill us. But he just sits down, looks at a menu. Waitress comes up, and he's like, hi, Aquaman. I'm sorry. I'm a bit frazzled. I look a bit weird. I'm trying to put my kids through college. Sorry. Anyway, how can I help you? And he's like, I'll have the fish and chips. And people at other tables are like, what? You can't eat fish and chips. And it's like, why not? And it's like, because you talk to the fish. And this is where we get some stuff of, I don't know if this is Jeff Johns retconning this or this is pre-established, but this is stuff that goes against people's conventions where it's, he doesn't talk to the fish. Fish are too primitive to have conversations. He uses his telepathy to literally reach into like their midbrain and push them to do what he wants. Not control them, but push them to do what he wants. Except for dolphins. Dolphins are a completely different story. So then this dude sits down, and he's like, hey, can I have an interview with you? And Aquaman's like, I'm trying to eat lunch. And he's like, cool. So, orange shirt, is that for attention? He's like, no, it's armor. He's like, why are you wearing it? I got done with something. He's like, how do you make money as Aquaman? And they do a quick cutaway of him coming across some buried pirate's treasure. And he's like, I get by. Then we get history of why he's here at the restaurant. Apparently his father brought him here. And we get some stuff. His mother was the queen of Atlantis. His father was a fisherman. Blah, blah, blah. All that stuff. And then the guy's last question is like, how does it feel to be, Aquaman? And Aquaman's like, what do you mean? He's like, you're the worst. He literally says, how does it feel to be nobody's favorite superhero? Aquaman picks up his trident, leaves some change on the table, and storms out. Lady's like, these are gold doubloons. What am I supposed to do with these? And Aquaman's like, put your kid through college. Cut to Amnesty Bay Lighthouse. Aquaman's, thinking about his dad, thinking about who he is, his history, and stuff like that. Mara, his wife, comes up. Oh, I don't think wife. I think at this point they're still engaged or dating or whatever. But he's like, look, I've made my decision. The Earth sucks. Atlantis also sucks. They all hate me for some reason. Like, Earth makes fun of me. Atlantis hates that I'm half human. So I'm not going back to Atlantis. They can find a new king. We're making a new life up here on the surface. And Mara's like, whatever you want. Sounds good to me. Cut to a fishing boat. The fisherman, he feels something big on the line. He tries reeling up. It pulls him into the water. Then just blood bubbles up. And we see those piranha things from before. And they're happy to find that there is food up here. End issue. I really like it. I really do. I think it's a good setup to what is Aquaman going to be doing here. You got the opening and the closing that set up the arc, like the mystery of what's going to be going on that we're going to be dealing with, which is little piranha guys. I like how it sets up, Aquaman is in public, not since Jason Momoa's movie really, but in public he's viewed as he's Aquaman. What's he gonna do? But they established that he is able to hold his own, and I do like that setup here. Jeff Johns does a fantastic job of treating the character seriously, and I do, but not overly seriously, not hook hand and all that extra stuff. Like he's a hero. He's able to handle his own. So no, I like that. I'm down with that. I am very interested to see where it goes from here. I'm gonna give this an 8. It's very good. The art, by the way, like I have never seen so many ways for an artist to draw the "Are you kidding me?" sort of face. It's fantastic. So I would definitely check it out if you can. At least we'll see where the art goes. But issue 1, fantastic. So Aquaman, who would have thought?